Ladies and gentlemen, what's the big deal? Keep your social distance, wear your gloves, have election workers take care of everything sanitary, and get used to it. This is the way it's going to be. We're going to incrementally get back to normal. I salute Wisconsin for doing it.
That was Fox News host Brian Kilmeade being absolutely thrilled with the idea that a lot of voters in Wisconsin will probably get sick and die because Republicans in the state court decided it would be awesome to hold an election in the middle of a pandemic. But hey, guys, what's the big deal? Now get out there and die. I mean, look, the coronavirus is airborne. And so your masks and gloves are not really going to help all that much. And yes, you want people to social distance, but then you have thousands of people getting crammed into fewer and fewer polling places. For example, Milwaukee normally has 180 polling places. You know how many was open yesterday? Five. You had thousands of people that were lined up around the block waiting to vote, but you had the state conservative court saying, we don't really care. No. We also had the Supreme Court saying that we're not going to extend absentee ballots. And so literally it was either your vote or your life. But of course, they don't care about that, right? You had Republicans out there. This is a short video, right, of Republican Speaker Robin Vos going out there and telling voters, while dressed up in full PPE, that it's totally safe to vote.
You are incredibly safe to go.
Oh, you're incredibly safe to go vote. Well, then why do you look like you're going to perform surgery? If you have to dress up and look like that, then it's not totally safe to vote. Now, he also said, they gave us PPE. It is mandatory for us to wear. Gee, I wonder why. So we're here today making sure that we do everything safely. Everybody's here safe. They have very minimal exposure. Actually, there's less exposure here than you would get if you went to the grocery store, if you went to Walmart, or if you did any of the many things we have to do to live in the state of Wisconsin. You're incredibly safe to go out. So I think that's why people have to use their own best judgment. They have to make sure that if they're compromised in any way or worried about the safety of their family, that they do it really smartly. Yeah, you know what smartly is? Staying home. That's what being smart is. Self-quarantine. If you feel sick, you should self-quarantine. And if you don't want to get sick, you should stay home and minimize travel and contact with other people. But yet the Republicans are like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Go out and vote. Oh, me? I'm just dressed like this. I'm just being safe. Now, I also love the excuse, right? The grocery store is less safe. And you're still going to the Walmart. Well, yeah, food's necessary to life. That's why people risk themselves, because you have to go and eat. You don't have to vote to survive. So it's sort of a ridiculous comparison. There was no need to hold the election on that day. Simple as that. But again, here's the thing. Now, Kilmeade talks about, we're going to incrementally return back to normal. I don't want to return to normal. Normal sucks. We actually need better than the normal, which was characterized by immense greed, profiteering, putting profit and power over human lives. That's the normal that Kilmeade says, and I hope it doesn't happen. What we need is a new normal, right? Where people like Kilmeade have absolutely no power, and Republicans are treated like thugs. You know why? Because they are thugs. They don't care about human lives. Their own voters are being treated as a sacrifice in order to maintain their own power. These are not good people. These are bad people. And so, especially since they're eagerly blocking other forms of voting that don't involve showing up. They refuse to do the vote by mail because they know if they did, they would lose. As more people vote, the chance of Republicans being elected goes down. So this is a perfect time for them to suppress the vote, especially when it comes to the other side who actually does believe in science and believes in medicine and believes in news, whereas their side generally doesn't and decides, well, I'm going to go out, I'm going to endanger myself, I'm going to endanger my family, I'm going to endanger other people in order to help Republicans get more power. It is literally a sacrifice for their own power, these politicians. And it's absolutely gross. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.